What's up YouTube? It's your boy James back with another video. And I would just like to take a moment out to thank all my returning viewers and subscribers for stopping by, spending your time with me, and watching another video. I appreciate all the love and support that you guys always show me. It means the world to me. But if this is the first time that you're seeing my face or visiting my channel, my name is James and I do content and videos on sneakers, jerseys, and sports related items. So if you like content like that, make sure that you hit that subscribe button and you hit that notification bell so you don't miss any content when I drop videos. And I drop videos pretty consistently, so you don't want to miss anything. So releasing on Saturday, April 10th at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, we have the Air Jordan 5 Retro Toro Bravo, or by the name that we all know it as, the Raging Bull. And it's going to be available in a full family size run. So you're going to have men's, kids, and toddler pairs, etc. And in my opinion, I believe that this sneaker is going to sell out and sell out pretty quickly. Now, this hasn't retroed in quite a while, and this 2021 pair looks to be very nice. I mean, the materials look very premium, the colorway's popping, and personally, I'm not the biggest fan of the Air Jordan 5 Retro, but this colorway's pretty hyped, so don't get it twisted. This sneaker is going to sell out and sell out pretty quickly. You're going to have people coming out of the woodwork that don't even normally pick up sneakers that are going after this colorway to add it to their collection for the first time, or to add another pair since it hasn't retroed in quite a while. And guys, you already know that resellers and bots and things like that will also be going after this sneaker because they believe it's going to be worth a little bit of money. Now, we'll get into the resale predictions a little bit later on in the video. Now, even though I think this sneaker is going to sell out, it's not going to be the easiest to obtain. I do think that if you put in a little bit of effort and a little bit of footwork, you should be able to have a very good chance to cop this sneaker for retail. Now, the first place that you're going to want to start putting in footwork is raffles. Now, in my opinion, catching a dub on a raffle is the best because, it's not that hard to just enter in some raffles. And I know that this video is being uploaded a little bit later in the week, so I'm not exactly sure what's all going to be available at the time that this is actually being shown to you. But I know that the Hibbett one is open until Thursday, I believe at noon. So you have until then to enter, and they give you up to 4 chances to get a W. So you can select up to 3 stores, and then they give you 1 chance to actually have it shipped to you. And they do it twice on Thursday, so you'll know Thursday if you win or not. And I guess so if they do it twice, then that's 8 chances. And I know a lot of people that catch dubs on Hibbett. I don't. I never catch dubs on raffles, but I know a lot of people that do. I see a lot of people get them all the time. And, if it's still open when you see this video, definitely check out Hibbett Sports. Now, the other places that you're going to want to check is your foot sites, so make sure you're checking up on Finish Line, Foot Action, Champs, Foot Locker, all those places to see if they have any raffles open so that you can go actually physically into a store and pick it up if you catch a W. Now, if you do enter some raffles through foot sites and you catch an L, they will be available for purchase at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on their websites. And I'm going to throw up this list just so you know where these are going to be available at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So it's going to be available at Finish Line, JD Sports. Now, I know a lot of people that have had a lot of luck on JD Sports. They're actually owned by Finish Line if you weren't aware of that. Dick's Sporting Goods. Now, that's low-key where I always try to go because a lot of people forget about that place too. DTLR, WCMC, Snipes, Shoe Palace. Now, Shoe Palace, they charge like $30 for shipping, so I don't ever buy anything from there. But if you don't mind paying $30 for shipping, that may be your go-to because I know a lot of people try to avoid it to avoid paying the additional shipping that they charge. Then you're going to have Bodega, Foot Locker, Jimmy Jazz, Champs, and East Bay. Now, if I'm being completely honest with you, a lot of these foot sites are straight garbage, trash, terrible. Like Foot Locker, Foot Action, Champs, those ones, they're just so heavily botted that most of these pairs that are in stock will go to bots and resellers. So, copping manually on these websites are not the easiest thing to do. If you can get into a queue and then get into the website and cop that way, I highly recommend getting into as many queues as you possibly can. But, just know, copping manually is not the easiest thing to do. Now, if you happen to get through and you're trying to add the sneaker to your cart and it won't add, just keep adding the cart, adding the cart, adding the cart, adding the cart. Sometimes you'll get lucky doing this, but other times they'll block you because they think you're a bot. Now, the next place that I want to talk about is the Nike Sneakers app. Now, I know we all have this love-hate relationship with the app. We love trying to get sneakers. We hate never being able to get them. But in my opinion, I think this is the best place that gives you the greatest chance. It probably has the most amount of stock to cop this sneaker for retail. Now, since this is going to be available in a full family size run, men's, kids, toddlers, just because you enter in for a pair for the men's, that doesn't mean you can't enter in for the kids. Some people don't know that, so I just want to let you know that you can enter in for all 3 of them, if you want to. And I'm aware that there's a lot of people out there that have different opinions on strategies of what actually helps increase your chances to hit on the Nike Sneakers app, and I do have some of my own that I believe in. Now, this isn't going to guarantee you a dub or anything like that, but I really think that the app loves engagement. So make sure you go to the sneaker, hit that notify me button, and also hit that heart that's right next to it so it goes into your favorites. And the other thing is, I believe that the app really favors Apple Pay, and I know that that's not going to sound fair to Android users, and I don't know how much of an advantage it really gives you, but in my heart, I just believe that. I have Apple Pay, I use it, and even though I don't catch dubs all the time, I remember, I think it was late November 2020, Nike sent me an email to sign up for an Apple credit card, which I did. I have all Apple products, so it was like a no-brainer. I added it to my Apple Pay, and like the whole month of December, I hit on basically everything that I wanted, including the Kobe Grinch sneaker. So, I don't know. You know what I mean? It's just something that I believe. I think it just helps increase your chances a little bit, and even like this much helps that much. You know what I mean? So, if you do have Apple Pay, definitely try to check out with those preferences. Now, for the people out there that have been patiently waiting for resale predictions, let's dive into that right now. Now, I'm hearing some noise that in some cities, a lot of retailers are going to have delayed shipments. So, as we've seen over the past month or so, maybe 2 months, you should probably see these sneakers being restocked weeks after the actual release happens. So just keep that in mind. That's going to affect resale greatly. But at the time of this recording, the men's pairs are going for like almost $400. I think that that's going to come down after the release date. And the kids' pairs are going for like double what retail is. I think that they are both very good for resale. Is it a long-term hold? No. If you catch a dub on any of these sneakers, I recommend selling them as quickly as you possibly can. I don't think that this is a long-term hold. This is a GR. A lot of pairs are going to be out there. Even though it's not going to be the easiest sneaker to get, there's going to be a lot of pairs being released at the time of release. And there's going to be restocks of this sneaker. So if you do want to go after this sneaker to resell it, you probably want to sell it quicker than, just holding it for months or something like that. Do I think that this sneaker is ever going to be like $500, $400, later on after the release? I don't. The Jordan 5 typically doesn't do very well as far as resale goes, but this is a hype colorway, so this should sit around the $300 mark for the men's pairs. And if you really do want something to hold long term from this release, I'd probably go after the kid sizes because, you can get them a lot cheaper at retail, maybe even a little bit easier, but they're still going to sell out. And, right now they're going for like almost as much as the men's pairs, and that trend is probably going to continue, but I don't really recommend holding them for long term. You probably want to sell these as quickly as you possibly can. Guys, good luck, man. I hope anybody who's watching this that wants this sneaker is able to cop it for retail. That's the goal. The goal is to cop for retail and not pay resale. So, I wish you all the best of luck. I hope you guys get everything you want in the sizes you want. And I would like to thank you all for watching this video. I really appreciate it. Thanks for all the support. And until next time, peace.